To start this question, I'm going to write down the size of each of these matrices as I'm multiplying them. So if I have P, I've got 1, 2 rows going down. I've got 1, 2, 3 columns going across. If I then multiply that by Q, then just be careful. These are two elements. So I've actually got one row here and then two columns. This is not conformable because I've got a 3 here and a 1 here. They're not the same. Meanwhile, if I swap them round, and suddenly the numbers are the same. I've got a 2 here. Sorry, let me just do that again. I've got a 2 here and a 2 here. So it's conformable. B is true. And to be fair, this is probably enough, but the full reason is that the number of columns in the first matrix, the one on the left, must equal the number of rows in the second matrix. Okay, I've answered that quite fully, but hopefully it's comprehensive. So now, for which one's correct, let's work out, and it's going to be QP. So it's going to be 1 plus K minus 1. Multiplied by 1K0. And minus 2, 1, 3. So what we do now is we take this first element and we times it by the 1. I kind of imagine, like, I go this one times this one, which would give me 1 plus K. And by the way, remember, I'm going to get a 1 by 3 matrix at the end. So we know that this is what you're left with, 1 and 3. So that times that, which gives 1 plus K. And then after that, you go along and down. So it's minus 1 times minus 2. So I'm going to add 2. That's my first element. Okay, up next, I'm going to do the same again, but I'm going to start with this column. So it's going to be 1 plus K times K. That's K times 1 plus K. And I'm going to minus 1 when I do minus 1 times 1. And then finally, I've got 1 plus K times 0, which gives 0, and a minus 3. You could actually leave it like this in the exam paper, but it's always good practice to simplify. So it's going to become K plus 3, and I'm going to put it in a bracket just like they did in the question, just to make it clear. This is going to become K times K, K squared, plus K minus 1, and then finally just minus 3 by itself. There we go.